What is going on, guys? War Moose Eternal here, and today in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Forerunner sidearm that was added in Destiny 2 with 30th anniversary update. We're going to do a quick field test and some PvE stuff and some Dares of Eternity. So let's quit talking and get right into the video. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys coming by, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Forerunner sidearm, like I mentioned earlier, and was added within the 30th anniversary update, and it is actually the Halo Magnum pistol from Halo. Go figure. And we're going to take a look at it, take a look at the perks. I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it. And if it's going to be a Magnum, it's going to live up to game equivalents of guns like the 44 Magnum, the Desert Eagle, and the guns like that. So we're going to take a look at it and see how it translates from Halo into Destiny. And I think, honestly, it should do all right, given what it's going to be used for. And I'm going to let you guys honestly know. So we're going to take a look at the perks of the gun right now. All right, it's got small bore, flared magwell, pace yourself, which is going to work in conjunction with the exotic perk full stop, smooth grip, and full stop. If you want to pause it and read that, go for it. But just know that this thing, it can lay down a little bit of a hurt. All right, now we're going to take a kind of quick visual look at it. I really like that sight picture. I really like that. That's going to make things really nice. The only thing I don't like is how dull that reticle is. Also, it sounds really, really nice. And you see there with the recoil, it wants to climb a little bit, so just be wary of that. And we're going to run the loss sector here, and honestly, 3, 4, 5. I missed a couple of crits there, but you get the gist. This thing is actually pretty potent for a little sidearm. Now, going up against these little rank and file ads, nothing really too much to worry about, but take a note, though, of that range. All right. Yes, the scope is zoomed in a bit, but actually accuracy, though, is very, very nice. It is like scout rifle level range and accuracy, which is something that I really like, especially out of a sidearm. Now, we're going to do a quick test here, see how many shots it takes to kill like that circle there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, not bad, but not good either. I mean, given that it's supposed to be a Magnum and it's supposed to be an exotic, I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys, this thing feels more like it'd be better suited for PvP than just PvE use. Personally, I wouldn't take this into a Grandmaster or a Master Nightfall to deal with Unstoppables when you got options like the 1K or a Threaded Needle. But honestly, though, guys, just look at that range. That's like scout level range, like I said earlier. All right. But one thing, though, I did kind of see to be a bit of a problem would be that it's a sidearm, yes, but it takes special ammo, so you're going to be limited on that. But it's also in your kinetic slot, too, which is going to open you up to have other things in your arsenal, like, say, a Bad Omens, a Summoner, some sort of other weapon, and, like, some other heavy weapon, like a sword or something, so you can really mix up your arsenal a bit there. And like I said, on accuracy, just left, right, center headshots. And honestly, that's actually the most fun part about this little gun. I mean, for the fact that it's, well, not exactly little, it's a freaking sidearm, and it's encroaching on hand cannon territory with damage. But there are some hand cannons out there that will actually lay the law down. And as you're seeing, though, going up against some of these other ads, makes pretty short work of them. I missed a couple shots there. That's on me. Just firing it in semi-auto, it does want to rise a bit, so just kind of be wary of that. But other than that, it's not too bad. It doesn't feel too bad. It is, like I said, rather hefty. And other than that, it's not bad. I mean, it'd be something more for me to take out in PvE and play with than really like actually count on for something like a Grandmaster or something, or even an Override or Dares of Eternity to stun a champion. Alright. It's better, to me, it's better suited for clearing out smaller ads and possibly PvP. I almost said PvE again. I'm so sorry. Now, the range, though, that is the selling point for me, is the range of this thing. It's like a mini sniper rifle almost. Alright? It's like you're wielding a pocket. It's like you're wielding a pocket sniper or scout rifle. Alright. Now, as you see there, I'm saying they're back in that doorway. And that's pretty good distance away, and I'm still able to hit that servitor no problem. But going up against these little smaller ads, it makes short work of them. I should have took that shot there because I really want to see how far this thing could hit. And that server's getting on my nerves, so he meant not threading the needle. Anyway, besides the point. I couldn't really see him too well, so I didn't take the shot. I could have taken the shot, but I didn't. I just couldn't see him too well, and I wanted to make sure I was going to hit. So, and wait for it. Good night. Body shots, this thing actually does pretty decent damage. But headshots really where this thing hits, because it's hitting for like 11k, which is, for a sidearm, not bad. Until you kick in perks like Swashbuckler or, you know, Kill Clip or Rampage or Frenzy even. Now, here's the only problem with this full auto on this particular sidearm. Alright, you see that there? How it's wanting to rise and kind of drift a bit. That's the only problem I found with that. Now, going into Dares of Eternity, going up against some of these other little smaller ads here, like some of the Hive yellow bars. I'm so sorry, I can't English today. It's been a day, okay? But going up against some of these little smaller ads here, it's not bad, but it's not good. Personally, I feel this gun would be better suited for PvP. Or if you're really proficient with a sidearm and you have a sidearm heavy build, this gun might be really good for you. But me, I'm not a sidearm person. That now looked at me funny. Just saying. I'm not a sidearm heavy person, so this isn't going to be my go-to choice for a gun. But if you have, like, say, a particular build that kind of tailors more towards use of sidearms and guns like that, this thing would probably be really, really, really nasty. Alright? And given the fact that special ammo and it's in the kinetic slot, which is going to be pretty different, because that's something that took me a little bit to get used to, is like, double primary what? Now, as you see there, you know, 4 taps of crystals. Most of your majors are going to be, like, 4 taps. Sorry about that. Someone's decided to go opinionate over here. And, dealing with the majors and stuff is going to be about 4 or 5 shots. But getting them stay still long enough to get those crits, though, is really what's going to be the difference. If you can crack the rounds off pretty quick, you'll get your crits, and you'll actually be able to do pretty decent damage. But going up against those squirmy ones like the Hive and sometimes the Fallen, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So if you're really good with sidearm, this thing is your gun. This is your gun. Now, someone like me who's not used to a sidearm, I'm a little on it, but I'm trying to approach it with an unbiased opinion here. I could see this thing, like I said, being an absolute terror in Crucible for sidearm bounties or sidearm kills, or people in general who want to run, like, say, a good sidearm for their primary and their favorite bow or their favorite linear fusion or even favorite sniper, and really mix up their loadouts for that. Because honestly, it has potential, yes. Now, I'm hoping the Catalyst will kind of do something to help it out in the PvE side, because with the way it's feeling towards me, as you're seeing here, it feels more, that's what I'm looking for. It feels better accustomed to doing something like PvP, maybe Gambit as an invader. the stuff like that. I wouldn't take it into a raid myself per se, but if you take a sidearm into a raid like that and you do pretty good, I mean, do you? All right. And going up against some of these bosses using it, all it really did was kind of annoy him a little bit. So I wouldn't call this thing a boss killer per se, or a real champion stunner. Now, it might be alright to stun champions to get the stun off, to swap over to the weapon for damage. Like say, you use unstoppable sidearms and swap over to like a linear fusion to do your damage. Might be good there. So overall, guys, to me, it feels better suited for PvP or light ad clearing. Other than that, not bad. I'm sure I can find a use for it. I mean, fun little gun. As always, keep your guns loaded, guns by your side. Become legend. Y'all have a good day.